Hey, what's up, guys? So we had international friendly. It was Bafana Bafana going up against Tanzania, and the game ending 0-0. Yeah, a game that lacked spark. Yeah, it lacked spark. It lacked something. Like it just didn't have that something. When you put tomato sauce on, like, you put it somewhere there. It just didn't have that. It didn't have that salt. It didn't have that aroma. It just didn't have that. Um, Tanzania, you could see what they came here for. They didn't want to get beat, and especially they wanted to keep the score down. They kept players low block. They were using a low block as well, playing on transition. I like what Simple Lulu said, but it's by the sense of they enjoyed rather Bafana playing in front of them and then not having to get in behind them. In the first half, obviously the attacks came from the left hand side, also Napolis and as well as Basidine, but also Napolis, man. He's quality, man. I won't lie, he's quality. I don't care what the stats say. He's still a really good player. I think teams should still be going in for him. If Bulgari City happen to keep him, then great. But the attacks was sort of coming down that left hand side with Maswangani as well, trying to come in. It just was not really happening per se, and in the second half, I mean, it showed with the sort of the subs that he made. Mufukeng having to make a difference. He was dangerous. He was dancing. He was doing his thing, and I'm just like, yeah. And the thing is, the key thing about sort of these fixtures that are coming is that I'm glad that we didn't lose. That's number one, because I was just like, man, I hope we don't make a mistake and we lose in some kind of way. But defensively, so I was also happy with the way that we were defensively. The centre backs and Damanian as well as Maloisani as well. It didn't really look like nothing was going to happen. The Cutter Goss didn't have much to do, and as well as Lenier didn't have much to do as well. People getting caps, so you could tell that this is a new team. You could tell the synergy wasn't there. You could tell that it still has to come in together, and it's also for the players to sort of grab the opportunities when they do. So I'm not gonna come and rant and rave and be like, we didn't win, we didn't. Would have I liked the win? Of course I would have liked the win. I think everybody in the country would have liked the win, but you gotta see what Hugo Broos is doing here. Like, he is widening the pool without a shadow of a doubt. He's widening the pool. He's seeing a lot more players. He's bringing up the competition within people who want to be part of the squad as well. And it's very obvious. You could just tell who our sort of our big hitters are in terms of fucking having to come on and doing what he did. And obviously the Sundowns players are not necessarily there, and we haven't seen Bongazi as well yet. But you could tell what he's doing and what he's experimenting in, and I think it's very key for us to sort of like guard between having to sort of make noises about which particular game. So for me, I like what he's doing. I'm seeing the plan, I'm seeing the vision, and he is now building a squad, a wide enough pool that we have to get ready for the AFCON that's later this year. So for me, I see it. Don't worry about it, Hugo Broos. I ain't gonna get mad. I ain't gonna scream. I ain't gonna do that. Whatever, I like the win, no doubt about it. But absolutely, I see the vision and I see what's happening. And some of the players did really well. Some of the players have to obviously step up. But I've dropped the link. Please hit the link to my show, or subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate everybody's support.